See, that's what the government does, mind control. They can just mind control you, just like a switch. They got you drinking your own urine, like an animal. And vegans just get all high talking about drinking the urine. That's so bizarre. That's so bizarre. And they'll, and because there's going to be a meat shortage, because they're shutting down the meat factories because they want to lessen the demand for cattle, because cattle fart and it affects the weather, the methane gas. And then you'll get all these experts like Dr. McCullough and what's his name, Dr. Oz, and they'll all be, it's very nutritional. Shite burgers are I was doubtful. They can get you doing anything. You notice now how they've changed the narrative? It's no longer, I went to the doctors and got a flu shot. No, a flu jab. You're not allowed to talk about shots. You're not allowed to use that word anymore. It's a flu jab. A jab. Give me a high five. Jab me, baby, one more time. I mean, it's just absolutely stupid. But anyways, it's all going to be okay because the heat wave's going to be over, and everybody can stop drinking toilet water, and then Dr. Fauci will recommend your dog's urine. It's very nutritious. You got all vegans buying into all this. It's so good for you. Family can get together, fill up a pitcher of it, and then they can have fluid to drink with their breakfast. Oh, isn't that special? Oh my goodness. What they're doing is, people aren't going for the big hoax, climate change hoax. It used to be global warming. Then we recorded the coldest months in a long time, and now they changed the wording. It's not global, it's global change. Well, every season here, we go through global change. It's called summer. I mean, they like to play with the words and mess up your head. Like, you're no longer, who do you know says, I went and got my shot from the doctors. Oh no, I got the jab, man. Hey, I got the jab. Give me a high five. I know that's how much control they have over there. So there you are. Hey, that's their solution. They've been hinting at cannibalism now because they want to get the market away from cattle, because cattle, they fart and they go toot, and it destroys the atmosphere. What a bunch of crock. And carbon dioxide's bad for us, apparently. The more carbon dioxide, the greater the growth of trees, which would be good for the forest industry. Everything grows bigger and better. Vegetables, tomatoes go from this to this. Plants, nature needs carbon dioxide, but we're going to reduce that evil demon. I mean, everybody's a sucker for government. Government is God. Thou saith the government. They all bow down. They all bow down. And so they're destroying the meat industry. They're going to get it. So they're already hinting, eat insects, and there's packaged insects you can get. But all the groovy tuners, they'll really get into that. And now they're promoting cannibalism. Cannibalism is a new alternative. And they got funny movies about it, just for the kids to watch. I will obey the TV. I will obey. It's just enormous. People are so easily manipulated. And, so anyways, I want to talk about conspiracies. Like, ever since about 1991, around there, it was the time of the Fred Murray building. It collapsed, ammonia bombs and all. That's when I first started getting into all these computer theories. I've been into all these. I've been seeking knowledge since the day I was born. See, I got into looking for knowledge, which is different than conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theories is mind control, and then they have all these leaks that come out, secret documents, secret leaks. That's just all part of the control system. You're in a maze, and they make the walls, and they that way to the right. Do not turn to the left. And then the left, there's another mind control. There's another mind control right there. It's not the left. The left. It's so cute. Isn't that word cute? The left. It's the left. It's communism. It's the Rebs are coming. I say, bring Joe McCarthy back. Yeah. So anyways, when you get to know truth, I've discovered a lot of truth, and I've been through so much experiences and journeys that I discovered a lot of things. But then if you talk about it, shut your mouth. You say, if people go, I just want the truth. I just want the truth. That's all it is. You can tell me anything you want. I just want the truth. Well, here's what I've been working on lately. Shut your effing mouth, you effing a-hole. That's the response you get. So I'm very careful when I talk about stuff. I tend to be general because for two reasons. I'm lazy. I don't want to do research notes and stuff. And it's up to you. If you kind of go, hey, that sounds like something interesting, you do the research. You fill in the blanks. You fill in all the details. I'm not going to have pages and pages of notes and forgive you. You can pay me if I'm going to work that hard. This is free, so you don't get much. You get crumbs or little pieces that you can kind of take home. And, each one goes with this one, this one goes with this. Oh, but they lie about everything is a lie. Nothing gets past the lie. The most insignificant piece of information will always be a lie. Because if you take a little piece of information, look what I found, and another guy goes, hey, I found one too, another little piece of information. They put it together. It's starting to form truth. But if you get two lies and put them together, you're starting to form absolute falsehood, a false foundation of all world's knowledge. It's all built on fakery and hoaxes and fake studies and everything like that. So, and they do that with the stock market. One day tomatoes are good for you, next day they're not. And they get some scientists to say it's good for the heart. sales goes right through the roof, and they get the good heart check. Yeah, just like oats. Oats were worthless. Nobody was interested in oats. It's good for your heart. It's good to bring your cholesterol. Cholesterol is the biggest medical hoax ever recorded in medical history. And people, I don't know, can I drink my urine? I'm just so sick of the world. Anyways, all these conspiracies, we know everything forwards and backwards as to what they do, what these animals are up to all the time. They can't sneeze, and we got all inside information, and we got all this, and institutions of lies everywhere. That's what I wanted to mention. A good example is NASA. Everything that comes out of NASA's mouth is a lie. It's an absolute lie. So, but then when you do find truth, people aren't interested. They get mad. You rock their boat, you know. You lack faith. You're questioning God. God's going to get you in the pit. Like my grandmother, she loved everybody. She was special. She had a very gentle, caring spirit, but she didn't really know much about God. But she's burning her ass off in hellfire, eternal damnation in the inferno. I feel the love of God. Jehovah. I keep saying God. Jehovah is a wannabe God. I mean, you know, he's a Canaanite God. Israel was Canaanite. Did you know that? But anyway, everybody's going to get upset. You go, I'm going to pee my panties. Oh, I got a glass. Oh, yeah. Dr. Fauci says 8 glasses a day. So anyway, you're all controlled. But the conspiracies, everybody knows everything. This is the year of great conspiracy theories. Is not knowledge. It's not knowledge. That's fake, demonic decoy. I mean, diversion. It gets you away from the truth. A good conspiracy will always get you away from the truth, get you arguing about all the details and everything instead of using your common sense and your sense of logic. That's how you get to the bottom of truth. Ignore all this information that's out there. Oh yeah, whistleblower. Oh yeah, he just said that. You know, and the media is there to let you know all the laws that are being broken and who these people are and how they're getting away with everything. Look at only tribe members that step on the toes of their fellow tribe members go to prison. They get away with everything. They are told you can do all the evil you want, and we'll take care of your back. Don't you worry. We'll make sure you never go to prison. Who's been arrested in the John F. Kennedy assassination? Everybody knows every aspect, every detail, every fact in the John F. Kennedy. Who even went to jail? But I know of the fact that 60 people right after the assassination died mysteriously, one after another. Oh, this guy flushed himself down the toilet. Oh yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, that sounds good. You know, like nothing's been done. Look at 9/11. We know so much. We know all the shenanigans that went down, all the weirdness that went down, the criminal activity that took place. Not one person arrested, but they got this smoke screen. They got the damage control. They got the big book. And back in Kennedy's day, it was the Warren Commission. You should read that. It's the biggest amount of fiction you've ever seen in your life. It's just so conspiracy theories. What has it done for me? Absolutely nothing. I got hooked in it since 1991. I think it was 1991. Like I say, the Fred Muir whaling. That's when I discovered it. And Windows used to have that warning, that crash warning. What did it used to say? You have committed an illegal action. So I'm on the computer in the library. That comes on. I run from the library. I just shut the thing off and run. I think I'm in real trouble. What a thing to say. It's not computer error or system failure or anything. It's you've committed an illegal act. So now we know everything about through conspiracies, what everybody's doing and all that. I don't care. I'm in a prison. I don't care if the guards are pimping women out there or selling MDA because that's illegal. I don't care. I want out of my prison. I don't care. I want the key. I don't care about all that. I don't care if Obama had a fly on his face. That was really weird because when he finally got it, when he was leaving, he had a handkerchief, picked it up, put it in his pocket. Yeah, I think I know what's going on there, but I'm not saying anything. Yeah, I like Obama. You're a freak. So anyways, you got to be careful what you put out there. But if you know a lot, you've got to be very, very careful, very, very delicate. And this Q thing, don't you understand? You're getting manipulated. It's a script. It's the Jesus and John the Baptist script. Q is pointing. I am not willing to tie his shoes. And they're all waiting. Oh, the big return. This is what the rapture is about too. Is just sit on your hands and wait. Because Trump's going to take care of it. Don't you get involved. You just sit on it. Trump's taking care of it. Same with the rapture. Don't do anything good. Don't help your. Don't volunteer for a soup line or anything like that. Why should you? Rapture's coming. Go ahead and write down. It's evil. That's the oldest mind control trick ever. Is the love bug and always keeping you waiting for something. Like asteroids are going to hit the Earth next week. The Earth is going to. So why should you do anything? Why should you care what Joe Biden's up to or whatever? We're all going to die, or we're all going to get raptured. So don't bother. Just, hey, get off me. Responsibility? Get off me. So I just can't get behind conspiracy. They have made my life depressing. They have made my life very frustrating. They have really destroyed my mental agility in a lot of ways. You're told over and over, your greatest enemy is your voice in the head. No. Don't bother. Don't bother. FEMA counts. You're going to a FEMA count. Don't bother. And they fill it all in. All these this voice is very influenced by the news and the news media and everything, and it's always telling you, no, no, don't bother, no, no, you're stupid, no, no, you'll never measure up. I believe in myself. I think anything's possible. Anything I put my mind to, it's possible. I never think in terms of, oh, you're not good enough. No, they're not good enough. I'm a competitor. I like. But I've done a lot of programming. My voice needs a lot of programming. If you follow the early Christians, known as the Gnostics, they taught that little voice is archons, and they're going, don't do that. No, 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 no. Oh, somebody's drowning in a lake. No, no, those are new shoes you just bought. Don't jump in. No, no. It's all these negative thoughts. They're not your thoughts. Most of them are not your thoughts. They're archons. And then all this mind control. Imagine that. We're gonna make. You really want to know truth. You want to know the truth the way I see it. Okay, I'll give it to you. I'll shock your socks. I'm going to shock your socks right now, like a Bioshock game. This is my impression. I can't prove it, but so you have a right to deny it and question it, but because I can't prove it. We are. Why are we on this earth? What is our function on this earth? I'll tell you the function. We are lambs to the slaughter. This is Westworld, baby. Wake up. The archons can do anything to us. There is no justice. They can destroy our lives. They can kill us. They can torture us. There are no rules in this game. We pretend there's rules. Oh, we got government. They make the rules. Yeah, and the Lord government giveth, and the Lord government taketh away. Okay, so we're lambs to the slaughter, and Farmer Brown. Now, right now, we can hear the he's sharpening all the blades. We are born to go to the factory, to end up in the factory. Black smoke coming out. We're lambs to the slaughter, and we are also walking composters. We're walking composters to give back to Mother Nature. She can take all the nutrients we put out and back. That's all we're for. Eat and shite. So deal with it. Deal with it. Don't. He told me something I don't like. He's a bad man. Forget it. Grow up. Act like a man. Deal with it. There's the truth. Deal with it. Now that you know the truth, you can deal with the truth. This is not a diversion or something like, oh, your rapture's coming. Farmer Brown's going to pay for what he's done. Yeah. Death means nothing to me. It's just like when you're lying. When you're sitting in your chair and all of a sudden that's how gentle it is. You just die, and then it takes you a while to realize apparently that you're dead. But I don't believe everything I hear is factual. Even all these, I went to heaven, and Jesus would say, hey, how's it going, man? Did you get the jab? No. I am convinced there is life after death, but I'm not convinced that it's all, it's all bowl of roses or something. Cherries and roses. I'm totally fed up with what's coming down the pike now. They're going to put in. That's another thing. A lot of these things are kind of vague threats that never come about. Like the internet was supposed to go down, it never came about. Y2K, it never came about. They've got a history of bluffing. I mean, the huff and puff. They're going on about they're going to send military troops to the houses to force people to be vaccinated. That's a hard one to swallow. Do you think that's really going to happen? It's not impossible, but I don't know. But people will stand for anything. There's a new law. Fauci says that all firstborn members of your family must be put to death in a public square. Okay. What a bummer. There's people out there they're not people, they're hybrids. That's a whole different ballgame. That's a whole different subject. Hybrids they're the yes generation. You drink your toilet water 8 glasses a day. That's what Dr. Fauci says. Oh, okay. Oh, mommy, you forgot to flush it. Sick, disgusting existence. And people bite their nails. I don't want to die. Well, you're going to die. Yeah, you're going to grow old, and then you're going to die. But before that, you're going to have medical expenses that will drain all the money you saved over the years. You're going to be a burden to everybody. You are going to die because Jehovah, the Jewish God, on one of the days of creation, he created entropy. Entropy is everything breaks down, dissolves, and is finished. So I just wondered, what day of creation did Jehovah create maggots, mosquitoes, deadly viruses, diseases? Well, what day of creation? Come on, tell me, come on. See, I ask questions, and that's when you get in trouble. How dare you, you blasphemous pig! It's funny how Paul mentions, he says, my gospel, when he's revealing Christ to everybody. He says, it's my gospel. Really? I thought it was supposed to be the gospel of Jesus Christ. But let's not get into the Bible, because that's loaded with stuff you can talk about forever and ever. It's a house of cards. I never realized how flimsy it was. Did you know that anybody can destroy Christianity under 2 minutes? Under 2 minutes, they can destroy Christianity. And you'd have to be very, very ignorant and very full of denial to argue with it. There's a powerful argument that can be under 2 minutes you can destroy Christianity. They don't have a leg to stand on, and then you can really get into it, and then wow. But I refuse to believe that all my loved ones, this is where it started, that all my loved ones, my beautiful, beautiful, wondrous loved ones, like my grandmother, who was sensitive and caring, helped people and everything, she's burning in hellfire because Jehovah doesn't stand for that. You get down here, bitch, and you bend down, worship me. Oh, wow. That's sick. And I fail to follow a religion that says that God sleeps with women. Hey, Mary, come here. Joseph, get the hell out of here. Get out of my face. I'm on a mission. I need a blood sacrifice. So I gotta have my son. You get it, Mary? Oh, yeah. Oh, the flattering that Jehovah does in the Bible. You can read it for yourself. Oh, you're gonna father